Marine algae are one of the most essential organisms present on our Earth. Without them, life as we know it could not exist. Although they are technically a plant, the algae have no roots, shoots, leaves, seeds, vascular tissues, or flowers. There are many different forms of marine algae, ranging from microscopic, unicellular forms to seaweeds that are hundreds of feet in length. The algae can be categorized into three groups: red, green, and brown algae. The variances in lineage and color are due to different concentrations of pigment in each type. Each type of algae provides us with unique functions, and together, the whole of marine algae is critical to life on Earth. Red algae, or Rhodophyta, are most abundant in coastal and continental shelf regions in our oceans. Giving them their red coloring is the pigment phycoerythrin. This is significant because while phycoerythrin reflects red light that gives these forms of algae their color, it also absorbs blue light. Blue light is able to reach the deeper depths of the ocean as compared to other colors on the spectrum, allowing for Rhodophyta to exist in deeper waters than their counterparts. An example of a common red algae is the Irish moss, depicted in this photo. Rhodophyta are also a very important food source for a large number of marine species. Additionally, some cultures may serve red algae as an entree. Commercially, this algae provides us with an important agar for our food, and thus is farmed extensively in some cultures. The most diverse group of algae is green algae. There are over 7,000 different species, all living in a variety of different habitats. While green algae are most plentiful in freshwater and in marine habitats, some are terrestrial, growing on soil, trees, and rocks. Common green algae include sea lettuce and codium, or dead man's fingers. Like other algae, green algae are an important food source for many marine animals. Green algae are the most commonly consumed form of algae by humans, highlighted in sushi, for instance. There are more than 30 species of edible seaweed, and it is quite mineral rich. Green algae is dominated by the pigment chlorophyll, which gives it its green appearance. It is because of this chlorophyll that scientists also think green algae may play a role in reducing the effects of CO2 emissions that occur due to glacial melting. This form of algae also contains beta-carotene, which is an essential vitamin. Brown algae are the largest of the three seaweeds. They are most commonly found in temperate and in Arctic waters. Characteristic of these Phaeophyta is a holdfast or root-like structure that is usually rooted to a rock, shell, or dock, although they can be free-floating. Many species also have an air bladder that hold them near the ocean surface for maximum sunlight, as shown in this picture. However, they also can be found at lower depths. This is the group of algae that compose kelp. Similar to the other algae, brown algae are a necessary component of the marine life diet. Additionally, brown algae are known to be an antioxidant and contain anti-inflammatory properties. Brown algae compounds are also used commercially as a food additive. Individually, the three different types of algae have unique functions in terms of ecosystem contribution and for use in human lifestyle. However, it is the collective function of these algae that is critical for our planet. First, they are crucial for the formation and well-being of coral reefs, which house the highest biodiversity of any ecosystem on the Earth. The relationship between algae and corals is mutualistic. The coral provide the algae with a protected place to live and the compounds it needs to photosynthesize. In return, the algae remove wastes and supply the coral with necessary compounds for its continued growth as a product of the photosynthesis process. They are also responsible for the beautiful colors we see on different corals. Coral bleaching occurs when the algae is not present and can result in coral death. Algae can also be used as a biofuel. It has been reported that algae are capable of producing 15 times more oil per acre when compared to biofuel sources such as corn and switchgrass. While algae as a biofuel is still a small-scale operation, it is nonetheless crucial as we strive to move towards a more sustainable energy source. On top of all this, the single most important, most essential, most critical product of algae is oxygen. Collectively, through photosynthesis, all the various forms of algae provide us with as much as 70% of the oxygen in our atmosphere that is vital to the existence of almost all species on Earth. Algae are truly one of the most critical organisms on our planet. Thank you for listening.